Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal. What the fuck is charcoal? I need to put my cigarette before I start talking about the most important element in organic universe. In the universe, charcoal is the most active organically particle. Do you understand? But for us artists, so if you have a food poisoning, you ate something and you feel like shit and you're vomiting and it's not high fever, you can take charcoal and it will capture all the poisons. It will bind with poisons, creating new chemical inside your guts, and you will recover, hopefully. But if you have a high fever and food poisoning, then you need probably antibiotics. So I'm not a doctor, not a psychiatrist, most important. If it's emergency, call 911, as I said 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I should reply to every fucking comment on TikTok. So charcoal is also the oldest form of expression and the most powerful form of expression. It has been, 45,000 years ago, somewhere in Far East, there is a very beautiful wild boar picture on the caves, and it's made out of charcoal and red ochre. Red ochre is a symbol of blood, life, virility, sex, erotic powers, as you know. So let's talk about properties of black charcoal. If you are afraid to use charcoal, you have the rights to be afraid of the most powerful weapon in your hands. That's true. You might be afraid to express your most powerful emotions. Because when you make one line, I shouldn't be talking while creating a fucking historical masterpiece, but that's the nature of being a genius. You create everything so easily, and it doesn't really matter. Artwork doesn't matter. What matters is the process. So the process is I'm making a video for a young friend who is afraid to use charcoal. So, charcoal has so many qualities. If you compare it to graphite, this is graphite, right? Which is also compressed charcoal. You can compress charcoal so much you will have a diamond. Scientists think there are actual planets size of the moon or Earth made out of a fucking diamond. And it is theoretically possible. So, you see, graphite, first of all, it leaves this shine. You see? It left this shine. Secondly, it's much harder to remove it. No, it's just the opposite. So, and this is why I like the charcoal, because it's the opposite. Because after you remove it with an eraser, there is always a ghost. So there is a sign of your activity. Although you try to remove it, I don't know what I'm doing, and it doesn't fucking matter, because no matter what I do, it can be redone, made better, and this is what I'm showing you. The process is the liquidity of thoughts. I just erased this part without knowing why I did it. I just put some black here without knowing what reason I put some black in here. And now I look at it, and I don't think I want the ocean of destiny encroaching to the dunes, into the pyramids, Sahara Pyramid, the Great Pyramid, and Sahara Desert. I mean, I'm so dyslexic. Fuck. So, the idea of being a genius is that you make something first, right? I just made this shit without any ideas what it's gonna be, and I can make grass in the wind and all kinds of shit flying out of the grass. This butterfly got away. It looks like a heart. Well, here's a better butterfly with a little butt. Oh, shit, no, that's more of a head. Well, more or less, okay? From far away, you can't see the details of a fucking butterfly. So, charcoal has such a great diversity. Look how many shades of gray I can pull out with the charcoal. You can't do the same with a graphite. You just can't. I've been trying for 40 years, trust me. I'm using compressed charcoal because the non-compressed charcoal, I have it somewhere. Where is my non-compressed charcoal? Oh, wait a minute. The $20. The fucking $20. Oh, yeah. bought this expensive smelly wax to make smell, but it's very soft and I can smoosh it like a soap over here, and it creates this amazing effect. So the black charcoal going over this wax leaves this trail impossible to repeat. So what I'm telling you, this is the most versatile artist expression tool possible in the universe. You know, if you take red ochre, which is oxidation of iron, it is also very durable, but it's red. It's not as powerful to speak. Like we say in English, black and white. It's right here in front of you, you stupid Andre, in black and white. How hard it is. 2 plus 2. 5. No, it's not 5. I had problems with mathematics. Then I realized if I speak about money, I don't have problems with mathematics. It's a joke, but it's fucking real. And so charcoal. For instance, super volcano, okay? But I want this super volcano, I think I wanted it very gentle because this part of the drawing, this quarter of this area, I don't want to have these powerful elements because I want to show how gentle is the symbol of Aphrodite. So it creates, look, I rubbed it 5 times. Now I'm rubbing a 6th time with encroaching on a pure white paper. And I'm creating those winds, those clouds, those blowing clouds. This would be impossible with graphite because it's already compressed to the point that it cannot be as versatile as charcoal. Charcoal is compressed, but not as hard as graphite. Although you have the hardest charcoal, B2, but it's not as hard. By virtue of not being so hard, it can create this amazing diversity of shades. So your drawing becomes better than painting because you're not using a metaphor of life, which we call color. Color doesn't exist. It's simply reflection of protons, photons from the surface. The surface is covered with specific chemical that reflects those photons in this oxygen air, with so much oxygen, in a particular red. If it was a different planet and it was more oxygen in the atmosphere, this red would not look like this red. Do you understand? Okay. Color is an illusion. Black and white is more true. It's like yin and yin. It's like the opposite of white. It's some sort of principle, philosophical principle, probably quantum principle of the universe that I don't personally understand. I'm just trying to apply logic to physical processes that happen in my artwork. What else can I say to encourage you to start working on charcoal? Cognitive science is about human being acting consciously, acting with a hand that does actually expresses your feelings. You understand? For your hand to express feelings like musical, I don't know, shitting, farting, love, you need to practice it. I've been practicing for 40 years. Look at me. Look at me. I'm an old freak. You understand? I know everything about everything. You can ask me. So let's go back to this. Oh, cosmic traveler. Why is he on the edge? Oh, this fucker is always on the edge. Okay.